Well, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ward Gymnasium on the campus of Franklin Christian Academy. I'm Will Shipman. Glad to have you with us tonight for our TSIAA semifinal middle school girls matchup between the Clarksville Christian Centurions and your FCA Lady Falcons. Lady Falcons come in as the number 1 seed in the North. For the Centurions, they're the number 2 seed in the North. Starters for them will be number 1, Shalise Teasley. Number 2 is Emmy Brummett. Number 11, Lori James. Number 12, Lila Ray Bryant. And number 22, Addie Brummett. For the Lady Falcons, stars will be number 1, Aylin Saygraves. Number 2, Alexa Perez. Number 3, Harper Camrath. Number 5, Lowry Wiggins. And 15, Kendall Jebson. So it's Jebson, Wiggins, Camrath, Perez, and Saygraves for the Lady Falcons. Teasley, Emmy Brummett, Addie Brummett, Bryant, and James for the Lady Centurions. Getting ready to tip off here. Good crowd here tonight. As we get ready to tip it off, it will be Bryant and Perez at center circle. As we get ready to start. Tip is in the air. We're underway here in the semifinal. Battle for it on the sidelines. It was controlled by Clarksville Christian, but stepping out of bounds was Addie Brummett. And so that will give it to the Lady Falcons side front court. Lady Falcons beat CCS on Tuesday night to get to this point. Pass inside to Wiggins. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by the Centurions. So their first offensive play as they bring it down the court. Pass on to the wing. That is to James. James kicks it out up top. Looking inside. Dribbling it in. Lady Falcons in a zone. Cutting everything off. Kick back out. Centurions being patient here. Looking for something closer. Pass nearly stolen by Camrath. Brummett out top. Takes a shot and gets it. Addie Brummett gets the first 2 points of the ball game. And Clarksville Christian takes the early 2-0 lead. Saygraves for 3. He's got it. Aylin Saygraves with her first points of the game. The Lady Falcons take the 1-point lead as they get the points right back. So 3-2, Lady Falcons with the advantage. Brummett brings it across. Kicks it over to Teasley. Back to Brummett, looking inside, trying to get to Bryant. James, now Bryant hits the deck, and they're going to say a travel on Emmy Brummett. She comes around the side. That'll be second turnover by the Centurions. Perez in the front. She crosses over from the elbow. Line drive shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by James. Heading back the other way. Pass ahead for James. Off her fingertips is going to go out of bounds. So another turnover gives it back to the Lady Falcons. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter, just underway. Lady Falcons with the early 3-2 lead. Perez, bounce pass to Saygraves to Jebson. Jebson will go baseline. Dip under. Bryant cannot get the shot. Coming down with the basket is Emmy Brummett. Teasley now on the wing. Drives inside. Her step-through shot. Rims off, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's out of bounds, and the Falcons will get it. Perez will dribble it across. Looking to get down low. Now Saygraves will drive in. Shot O'Brien is no good. It's blocked. Bryant gets the rebound, and now heading back the other way, and a foul is going to be called. Be on camera. It'll be her first, the team first. Now Teasley with it on the wing. Into Bryant. Got her at the elbow, kicked it out. Now pass it around. Now Bryant will step in, kick it back to Teasley. She will launch a 3. The back iron no good. Jebson comes away with the board. Now battle for it. She loses it. And the Falcons will get the ball. So Jebson tried to dribble out of traffic. The tie-up, no harm. The Falcons keep the ball. Now Perez drives, kicks it to Segraves. Segraves thought about the three. Now try to get to Camrith. It's off her fingertips and out of bounds. First turnover by the Falcons. This will get Esther Powell into the game, replacing Wiggins. Seeing her first action of the night. 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. Falcons clinging to a 1-point lead here in the early going. Teasley now 30 feet from the basket. Gets it to Bryant at the free throw line. Tries to kick it out. It's off Jepson. Out of bounds. Will stay on this end. James with it on the wing now. Gets it to Brummett. Brummett. Teasley. Teasley will drive. Shoot over Perez. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up. No good. Perez gets the rebound this time. And now a steal. And a reach in. Let's see. They are going to get. And they're going to get a foul on Jepson. Be her first, the team's second. So now the Centurions will have it underneath their own basket with 2:55 to go here in the first. Looking underneath, Bryant calling for it, gets it to Teasley, blocked. Falcons come away with it. Now Jepson across, pass up ahead for Camrith is stolen. Shot on the way is short. Bryant gets the rebound, kicks it back to Teasley. Teasley inside, throws it up, and just throws it out of bounds. 2:33 to go here. Perez, Camrith. Camrith drives inside, kicks it back to Segraves. Segraves goes baseline, 10-foot shot, no good. Rebound, they're going to get over the back on Esther Powell. For Powell, that'll be her first, team's third. James with it on the wing, kicks it over to Emmy Brummett, now back to Addie Brummett, now inside to Bryant. Bryant double team, actually ripped away as Jepson comes and steals it. Now Jepson into the front court, hesitates, kicks it back for Segraves, goes off her fingertips and out of bounds as she was coming around her. So now Sadie Beard comes in for her first action as Camrith will sit down. 1:53 to go in the first. Emmy Brummett to James, now back to Addie. Brummett back to James at the elbow, bounce inside to Teasley. Teasley spins, goes up, misses the shot, but a foul is going to be called. Let's see if they get it on. They're going to get on Perez. That will be her first, the team fourth. This will send Teasley to the line. First free throw is no good. Teasley will get one more off to the side, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Falcons. Quickly into the front court. Perez with it back to Segraves. Segraves launches one off the side of the backboard that's good. Jalen Segraves has all 6 of the Falcons' points, and it's 6-2, 4-point lead for the Lady Falcons. 1:21 to go here in the first quarter. Bounce inside to Teasley is going to be off of the Falcons, so we'll stay on this end. Centurions throw it underneath their own basket. Look inside for Bryant. They kick it out. James with a long shot, no good. Segraves comes away with the board. Up ahead, Segraves going to take it all the way herself off the side of the backboard. No good. Powell with the rebound. Now battle for it, and a travel is going to be called. So 1:06 to go. Centurions with the ball back. James out top on the wing. Gets it to Addie Brummett. Over to Emmy Brummett now underneath to Bryant. Bryant double team, kicks it back out. Shot is blocked by Powell. And now battle for it. Will stay on this end off the rebound. Good defense by Esther Powell out top to get the block. tied it up. Centurions will maintain possession. Falcons zone right now, covering everything inside. Centurion's going to have to find a mid-range jumper or outside jumper. Kick to James. Brummett, outside shot, no good. Rebound by Teasley, picked up again by Brummett, no good, and the Falcons come away with it. "19 seconds. Perez to Jepson. Jepson goes baseline, kicks it inside to Powell, and now Powell will be tied up. Possession error in favor of the Centurions with 12.2 to go. Or actually, possession for the Falcons. Arrow is pointing the wrong way. Out to Perez. Perez shot, no good. Rebound comes down to the Centurions. 8 seconds to go. Into the front court. Emmy Brummett over to James. James shot at the buzzer is no good, and that'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of the first, the Falcons will take a 6-0 lead into the second quarter. Back in a few moments after these messages from Lee Company here on the Falcons Sports Network.
With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house.
Falcons up 6-2 after one. Here on the Falcons Sports Network, Will Shipman, glad you could join us here. Ward Gymnasium. Aylin Segraves has all 6 points for the Lady Falcons. Addie Brummett, 2 points for the Centurions. Winner of this game on Saturday will play for the Division I Girls Championship for middle school at CCS. Here in the semifinals. Stay with us later tonight. After this game, the boys will take the court in their semifinal match against CCS. We'll have all the action here on the Falcon Sports Network. Getting ready to start quarter number 2. Centurions will have it. Teasley now up top looking to find somebody. She'll drive inside. Step around Perez, no good. Camrith comes away with the rebound for the Lady Falcons. Camrith, and going to get a turnover. They're going to say she carried. So too high of a dribble for Camrith, turns it back over. Lady Falcons were out rebounded 11-8 in the first quarter. Turnovers, 4 for the Centurions, 6 for the Lady Falcons. Centurions missed the only 2 free throws there in the first quarter. Teasley now with Jepson on her. She'll try to go baseline. Jepson, good job of cutting her off. Hey, Bryant down low to Bryant, and it gets away. So another turnover for the Centurions as we have played 40 seconds here of quarter number 2. Jepson now into the lane, goes up, too strong. Bryant comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Teasley. Teasley dribbles it off her foot. Camrith on the floor, and now a tie-up. A possession arrow will favor the Lady Falcons. And now looks like Coach Ekstrand is going to call for a 30-second timeout. Timeout on the floor by the Falcons. We'll take it with them back in 15 seconds.
Fresh made-to-order salad you've been craving? What if you could get it with fire-roasted corn, crispy tortilla strips, and Southwest ranch dressing? That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new, and it's only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Falcons up 6-2 here early in the second quarter. As Coach Ekstrom calls the timeout after the turnover by the Centurions, Lady Falcons will have the ball in the back court. Lady Falcons' zone defense has been working rather well so far tonight. The Centurions have not been able to get anything inside close to the basket. There are a couple opportunities. Now Perez with it out top, nearly stolen, kicks it to Wiggins. Wiggins tries to get it to Camrith. It goes off Teasley out of bounds. Falcons will maintain possession. Gets it into Jepson. Jepson thought about a three, gets it to Perez. Perez over to Camrith. Camrith quickly is double teamed, and she traveled with it. So the 7th turnover for the Lady Falcons. Centurions back with it. Only been able to get one basket so far in the game. Falcons continue to zone. Now Wiggins will come out and press a little bit, so will Camrith. So they'll match up out it. Now the pass down low is tried to force it into Bryant, and she was double teamed. Now a bad pass out front is going to be stolen by Wiggins. Wiggins is going to get fouled by Teasley. That'll be the first on the Centurions. So the Falcons will have it on the side here in the front court. Outside to Camrith. Camrith looking for some space. Nearly loses it. Now she will. It will stay on this end after the jump ball. Perez with it now. Hesitates into the center, kicks it to Camrith. Camrith skip pass over to Segraves. Segraves will drive baseline, cut off by Teasley. Good defense. Pass intended for Camrith is nearly stolen away. Perez gets it in the backcourt, now on the floor. And now a battle for the ball, and a foul's going to be called. And they're going to get number 22, Addie Brummett, with the foul. That'll be her first, the team second. So now Perez, again, tries to dribble through traffic, triple team, pass is deflected. Now it's still loose on the floor. Camrith gets it to Wiggins, back to Perez. Perez tries to get it to Segraves. It's intercepted. Teasley loses the dribble in the middle, gives chance for the Falcons to get back on defense. Perez knocks it out of bounds. So the 10th turnover by the Falcons tonight. Now a long 17-footer, no good, goes off the fingertips of Segraves, they'll say, who last touched it. Knocked it out of bounds, so we'll stay on this end. Now floater by Addie Brummett is good. She's got 2 baskets, and now the lead is down to 2, 6-4. Now 1-2-2 press, and that is going to be stolen by Bryant. Inside. Bryant with it, high off the backboard, no good, out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Centurions. So now Segraves getting ready to throw it in. 3:20 to go. Perez against the press. Now Segraves gets it ahead. Dump down low for Wiggins. Back to Jepson. Jepson shot no good. Teasley comes away with the rebound. Teasley with it. Kicks it. 3 on the way was no good. That was Sams who just checked into the game. Now another shot no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. .252. Inside to Jepson. Jepson shot no good. Rebound. And foul's going to be on Wiggins. That'll be her first. Team's 5th. So now 2:44 to go. And going to get a full timeout. Taken by Clarksville Academy. So we'll be back in 30 seconds after these messages from Zaxby's here on the Falcons.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
2:44 to go here before a halftime. Falcons clinging to a 2-point lead. Falcons have not been able to score here in the second quarter. This defensive struggle. Centurions with the only point here in the second quarter. Falcons led 6-2 as we headed into the second. We played over half the quarter. Teasley will walk it up for Clarksville Christian. She gets it back. Now Beardy checked in. Inside, nice hit to James, and a block knocked away by Jepson. Now a battle for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. So the jump ball will give it to the Centurions underneath. And now travel is going to be called on Sams as she tried to drive inside. Falcons get it back. 2:19 to go here in the first half. Segraves with it, gets it back to Perez. Perez will fire it towards the basket, out of control. Goes out of bounds. So Centurions will get it back. Approaching 2 minutes to go. James with it on the wing to Teasley out top. Wiggins on her. Now a shot over Segraves is no good. Jepson comes away with the rebound. Jepson dribbles it out into the front court. Looks up for Perez. Bryant will knock it out of bounds. Will stay on this end. Brummel will come back in, replacing Sams. Jepson to throw it in. Perez at the low block gets the lay in. So Alexa Perez with her first two of the night, and the Falcons extend the lead back to 4 at 8-4. Brummett drives. Cut off, kicks it back. Shot on the way, no good. Segraves pulls down the rebound, kicks it out to Wiggins. Wiggins up ahead, cut off, looking for somebody to throw it to. In trouble. Gets it on the floor as he tried to get it to Beard. It's down. The Falcons will retain possession off the jump ball with 1:15 to go here in the first half. Esther Powell getting ready to check in, and they're going to let her in. Esther Powell going to come in for Wiggins. The Falcons throw it in underneath their own basket. Looking for somebody inside to Powell. Powell kicks it back to Perez. It's batted away and stolen. Brummett up top, kicks it to Teasley. Teasley from the free throw line, no good. Perez comes away with the rebound. Now gets it to Jepson, 57 seconds to go. Long three on the way is good by Beard. The lead is now 7 at 11-4. Tinsley drives, kicks to James. Falcons looking for a stop here on defensive end. 31 seconds to go. Three up at the top of the key is no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Centurions, so the Falcons will get it back. 26 seconds to go. Centurions still in the 1-2-2 zone press. Into the middle, stolen away, and now given right back. Perez up to Segraves. Segraves in the middle, goes over Bryant, no good. Powell comes in to get the rebound. It goes off, no good. And now battle underneath for it, and a jump ball. As Jepson and Emmy Brummett battled for it. Jump ball will give it to the Centurions. 7-point lead for the Falcons with 6 seconds to go. Got to hurry. To James. Back to Brummett. Ball deflected by Beard, and that'll do it for the first half. Falcons will take a 7-point lead into the locker room at 11-4. Back in a moment after these messages.
With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house. With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house.
Getting ready to start the second half. Falcons lead 11-4. Aylin Segraves leads all scorers with 6 points. Alexis Perez with 2. Beard with a 3. And that's the 11 points scoring for Lady Falcons. Addie Brummett has all 4 points for the Centurions. Centurions out-rebound the Falcons 15-14. And also the Falcons had more turnovers at 9-8. The Falcons hit more shots. And that is the difference. Only 2 free throws shot in the first half, both by the Centurions, and both missed. So as we get ready to start quarter number 3 here, glad you've joined us here on the Falcons Sports Network. I'm Will Shipman. Getting ready to start here. Centurions haven't come out yet. We're getting to 20 seconds as time is expiring here on the halftime. I got a moment to remind you that when we come, and later on this evening after this game, we'll switch your feed if you want to stick around and watch the boys semifinal. That will be against Christ Community School, Christian Community School from White House, Tennessee. We're here to take on the Falcons in our second game this evening. We'll also be back on the air tomorrow night as the varsity teams, varsity girls and varsity boys, take on Zion Christian Academy. Girls starting at 6, boys immediately following. So a good weekend of basketball here for you on the Falcons Sports Network. Perez will bring it across the line. It's over to Wiggins. Wiggins tries to dump it down low to Perez. Perez comes out to get it. Now to Segraves. Segraves will drive baseline, misses the shot. James comes away at the board. Now Segraves will tie her up. It will be Centurion's ball. Running into the lane. Her shot goes off to no good. Bryant tries to get the rebound. It's deflected away, and Segraves comes away with it. Perez quickly into the front court. Slow it down. Perez kicks it to Jepson. Jepson, head fake, goes around. Bryant goes up and under. Rims out, no good. James comes away with the rebound. Now quickly, Centurions the other way. Down low to Bryant. Bryant hands it to James. James's shot is good. So James gets her first 2 of the night. Cuts the lead to 5 at 11-6. And now a steal. James has it up top. Now a shot. Hard backboard, no good. James gets it, goes up high off the backboard and gets it to fall. So James with a quick 4 points, now cut it to 3, and so the Falcons are going to take a timeout. So we'll take it with them back here in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network after these messages from Zaxby's.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Lady Falcons will have it full length of the court. James with a steal off the press. So Falcons going to have to find a way to break the 1-2 press. Get to Segraves in the middle. Skip pass for Perez. Perez with it. She traveled, drug the foot, and so that will be a turnover on Lady Falcons. And now the Centurions have a chance to tie it up with a 3. With 4:38 to go here in the third quarter. Run with it up top. Over to Teasley. Teasley will drive baseline. Go underneath. Her shot is no good. Jepson comes away with the board. Now Jepson trying to dribble through traffic. Ball gets away from her. Down the floor, Teasley picks it up. Underneath. Another steal. And underneath to Jepson, and Jepson gets it to fall. So Jepson with 2, and now quickly back the other way. Centurions missed the shot, and Segraves comes away with the board. Perez in the front court to Jepson. Jepson will shoot a 15-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Centurions, and now Cameron's going to get called for a reach-in foul. (13-8), 5-point lead for the Lady Falcons. James goes baseline, knocked away by Segraves. Picked up. Brummett tries to get inside. Perez with the steal. So now Segraves looking to find somebody, and now she double dribbles. So another turnover by the Falcons. Brummett out top, kicks it to Teasley in the corner. Back to Addie Brummett. Skip pass to James. James in the middle, and she'll double dribble. So Falcons get it back. 3:04 to go here in the third. Segraves to Beard, who just checked in. Up ahead to Perez. Perez dribbling through traffic. Up for Jepson. Jepson steps inside, shoots over traffic. It's blocked out of bounds. We'll stay on this end. Now coming into the game, number 4, Ava Sams. 2:54 to go. Falcons to throw it in underneath their own basket. They get it into Esther Powell. Esther shifts her pivot foot. Gets called for a travel. 15th turnover on the Lady Falcons tonight. Still leading by 5. Brummett up top, gets it over to Teasley. Esther Powell comes out and meets her. Teasley backs in, spins at the elbow, no good. Segraves with the rebound. Perez has it, was nearly stolen. Throws it up ahead for Powell, goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. Another chance to cut into the lead for the Centurions. Down low for Bryant, and now a foul from behind. It's going to be called on Perez. So for Perez, that'll be her second, team second here the second half. And now before call in, it's like James will have to come out for a cut or something. Usually that means for bleeding cut. They stop play. So number 2, Amy Brummett back into the game. Underneath for Teasley. Teasley is blocked out of bounds. So we'll stay on this end. Block outside. James gets it away from Segraves, misses the shot, and now a foul's going to be called on Jepson. So for Jepson, that'll be her second, team third. Another block by the Falcons. This time they come away with it. Into the front court to Perez. Perez at the elbow, cut off. Good hustle back on defense. Now Jepson's shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, still loose on the floor. Still loose, and now jump ball will be called. Possession arrow in favor of the Centurions. 1:55 to go. Brummett with it out top, is able to maintain control. Now James will fire a 3, rolls off the rims, no good. James gets it, and now a timeout as Jepson's head hits the floor. her stand up, and they may ask. They're gonna have to ask her. They're asking her to come off since the official stopped play. Give her checked out. So they'll have to sub Jepson out for the moment. Wiggins will come in to replace her. So 1:42 to go. Centurions will have the ball underneath their own basket. Kick out. Addie Brummett with it out top. Pass around. Now a shot. Line drive, no good. Perez comes away with the rebound. Falcons heading the other way. Up ahead to Powell. Powell stops the elbow, looking for help. Double teamed, and now she'll be tied up, but will stay on this end. So Segraves will throw it in side front court. Gets it to Perez. Back to her. Segraves looking underneath. They switch. Segraves tries to dribble it inside. It is knocked away by Sams. Now her pass is nearly stolen, but Teasley comes away with it. Teasley into the front court looking for Bryant. Oh, throws it over her head. .108 to go here in the third quarter. Perez dribbles through a double team. Passes it. Cross intended for Powell. Goes past Powell and Wiggins both for another turnover. Just under a minute to go here in the third. Inside move is going to be a bucket for Addie Brummett. She has 6 now. The lead back to 3 at 13-10. Segraves with it, throws it to the middle of the floor. Powell picks it up, looking for Perez. Perez gathers, dumps it over to Wiggins. Wiggins high off the backboard, no good. Battle for the rebound in the middle. Comes away from the Centurions. Segraves with a near steal. Now Brummett, 23 seconds to go. Brummett will slow it up, gets it to James. James over to Teasley. Teasley now will throw, but a timeout's going to be called by the Centurions. Be a 30-second timeout with 17.2 to go here in the third quarter. Back in 15 seconds after these messages from Zaxby's here on the Falcon Sports Network.
Fresh made-to-order salad you've been craving? What if you could get it with fire-roasted corn, crispy tortilla strips, and Southwest ranch dressing? That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new, and it's only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Centurions have the ball under their own basket. 17.2 to go after the timeout. Inside, James gets it up and the foul. I think they got the foul on Perez, it looked like. Actually, I think it was on Beard. Free throw on the way. High arcing shot, no good. And Jepson runs down the rebound. Gets it off to Segraves. Up ahead to Perez. Perez under the basket will lay it in, and the Falcons get the 2 points right back. 15-12, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Brummett with it. Pass deflected, intended for Teasley, deflected, or James, deflected by Segraves, out of bounds. And so the Falcons will take a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter. While we got a moment to tell you about our sponsor, Catch 23 Performance. Catch 23 Performance is one of the nation's leading sports psychology firms. Yep. So Catch 23 Performance is one of the nation's leading resources for athletes from professional and collegiate levels down to elite high school and travel teams. Headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee, Catch 23 helps athletes and their families maximize sports performance and thrive in their personal lives. To set up an appointment, visit their website at catch23performance.com. Centurions will have the ball here as we start the fourth quarter. Falcons clinging to a 3-point lead. Centurions got it down to 1 at one point. Falcons quickly responded, and now a foul on Beard is going to be called out top. I think that's too quick. Fouls by Beard. So the 15th foul on the Falcons. No fouls yet on the Centurions this half. 3 by Brummett on the way. Backboard no good. Battle for the rebound on the floor. And a tie-up's going to be called. The Falcons will get it. So Segraves to throw it in to Perez. Back to Segraves. Down low for Perez. Perez underneath, no good. Ball is tapped around and is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Falcons. So Centurions come away with it with 5:36 to go in the game, trailing by 3. Hattie Brummett from the free throw line, no good. Still a battle for the rebound on the floor. Jump ball will stay on this end. So Falcons will set up as in a zone defense. Outside. Hey, Brummett drives in. They're going to call steps and dragging the feet. So the turnover gives it back to the Lady Falcons. Throw it in on the side. 5:20 to go. Bryant will come back into the game, replacing Sams. Beer back to Segraves, deflected. Brummett underneath, misses the shot. James with the follow, misses the shot, but a foul's going to be called. And the foul will be on Perez. That will be her third. Team 6th. So that will put the Centurions in the bonus the rest of the way. But before that, 2 free throws now by James. Her first one off to the right, no good. James will get one more. Next one on the way. This one is good. So that cuts the lead to 2 at 15-13 with 5:13 to go here in the game. Perez back to Segraves against this 1-2-2 press. And James goes after it. Perez with it, and she'll shuffle her feet, and the turnover gives it back to the Centurions. Chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. 19 turnovers against the Lady Falcons tonight. So far, it hasn't hurt them as they've been able to maintain the lead. Teasley from the top of the key, no good. Rebound pulled down by Segraves in the corner. She's in trouble. Deflected away. Centurions get it back. Shot, no good. Wiggins gets the rebound here. Now her pass is going to be deflected by Teasley. Saved into Perez. Up ahead for Jepson. Jepson got Segraves. Wrap around pass to her, and Segraves gets the bucket. So the Lady Falcons get a fast break. Extend the lead to 4, 17-13 with 4.5 minutes to go. Teasley with it out front. Drives into the middle, around Perez. Goes up, no good. Perez gets the rebound, gets it over to Jepson. Jepson bring it up to the front court. Jepson has it deflected away by Brummett out of bounds. The Falcons will maintain possession. And now before the Falcons throw it in, Coach Ekstron's going to take a full timeout. So back in 30 seconds after these messages from Zaxby's here on the Falcons Sports Network.
Attention!
It's enough. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, our new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Lady Falcons with a 4-point lead, 17-13. Aylin Segraves in double digits with 10 points to lead all scorers. Addie Brummett leads the scoring for the Centurions with 6. 4:10 to go. Falcons will have the ball side front court. Jepson to throw it in. Meant for Perez, bad away. It's still loose. Perez goes back and gets it. Beard into the front court. Passes over to Jepson on the wing. Jepson will drive inside. Steps, shoots, no good. Segraves with the rebound on the far side. Now reach in and tie up. Will stay on this end. Jepson to throw it in underneath the basket. Looking for Segraves underneath. Can't get it to her. Gets it out to Perez. Dangerous bounce pass between the numbers. Perez gets the shot away. Gets her own rebound. Back to Jepson for a wide open shot. Jepson with 4, and the lead is now 6. 19-13 with 3:40 to go here in the ballgame. Brummett to Sams. Back to Brummett. Brummett drives in. Shot is no good. Bow for the rebound. Jepson saves it in, knocks it out, and we'll stay on this end. Centurions with the ball. Sams inside, misses the shot. Battle for the rebound on the floor. Teasley has it. And timeout going to be taken by the Centurions. So they'll have 2 remaining. Back in a moment.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Stick around, Falcons. As after this contest, we'll have the boys taking on Christian Community Schools Colts in the boys semifinal here on the Falcon Sports Network. Right now we got 3:20 to go here in the girls semifinal. Nice move inside, and the spin by Teasley will get her first 2 of the night. And the lead is now back to 4, 19-15. Halfway through the 4th. Segraves into the front court to Wiggins. Wiggins throws it up. Bryant comes down with the rebound. Pass ahead, intended for James, goes out of bounds. Perez dribbles through traffic to Wiggins. Wiggins off the backboard, no good. And the rebound is going to be brought down by Teasley. Up ahead for James. James in traffic, loses it. Falcons come away with it. Now it's going to be tied up. And possession arrow will stay on this end. Foul's going to come in replacing Wiggins. Amy Brummett in the game. Placing Sams. Addie Brummett out top, gets it to Teasley. Teasley drives in. Her shot, no good. Rebound knocked around. Bryant comes away with it. Back out to Brummett. Brummett in trouble. Gets it away to her sister. Now out to Teasley. Skip to Brummett. Brummett's shot, no good. Segraves run down the rebound in the corner, and now a foul is going to be called on Teasley. Be her second. Team's first here of the second half. 2:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Segrave's looking to throw it in. Got to find somebody. She doesn't. The turnover is going to give it back to the Centurions. Throw in. Perez knocks it into the back court. And it will now be saved in bounds. Teasley has it into the front court. Now the pass stolen, and Powell's going to walk with it. 2 minutes to go. Teams exchange turnovers. Amy Brummett to throw it in to Addie Brummett. Addie Brummett over to Teasley. Teasley's three, no good. Bryant with the rebound, and she'll be tied up by Jepson. With 1:53 to go, and that will give the ball back to the Falcons. 19-15, clinging to a 4-point lead here. Perez with it now. Perez into the front court. Kicks it to Jepson. Bryant comes out to meet her. Jepson goes around her. Her shot no good. Segraves gets the rebound, and now a tie-up underneath is going to give the ball to the Centurions. Wiggins will come back in and replace Powell with 1:41 to go. Pramett to Teasley, loses it. Segraves picks it up, gets it to Perez. And now a foul from behind. Be called on James. It's her first, only the team's second here in the second half. So the Falcons will throw it in from the side back court. Man-to-man press now. Up ahead for Segraves, still on the floor. Ball loose, and now a tie-up, and Falcons will have possession in the side front court with 90 seconds to go in the game. Jepson to throw it in. Falcons need to take care of the basketball here. Back to Beard. Beard with it. And she's going to step and travel. So another turnover by the Falcons. 1:26 to go. Teasley brings it across. Centurions looking for a bucket here to get this to a one-possession game. James with it up top to Teasley. Teasley will line drive three. It's no good. James goes up to get the rebound to Addie Brummett. Brummett's shot no good. Gets her own rebound in the lane, trying to find somebody. Gets it to James. James' shot no good. Teasley gets it. She goes up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. There'll be a foul on Beard. For Beard, that'll be her third. Team seventh. So this will send Teasley to the line to shoot two. Teasley's free throws, no good. .61 seconds to go. Next one by Teasley. No good. Battle for the rebound. James comes away with it for the Centurions. Back to Brummett. Into Teasley in the lane. Kicks it back. Addie Brummett's shot is no good. Teasley gets the board. Kicks it back to Brummett. Brummett looking for space. Launches a three off the backboard. No good. Now a foul is going to be called on Teasley on the rebound. Be her second, team's third. Actually, her third, team's third. Perez with it, 44 seconds to go. Falcons up by 4. Perez to Wiggins. Wiggins off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Centurions, 35 seconds. They got to go in a hurry. Brummett, and travel's going to be called on Brummett. Turnover gives it back to the Falcons with 31 seconds to go. According to my notes, according to my count here, they got 3 fouls to give before the Falcons will go to the free throw line. Now Jepson gets it, an easy pass in. Tries to throw it underneath for Wiggins. Wiggins controls it, gets it back to Jepson. Jepson with it, tries to get it to Wiggins. It's stolen away. Maddie Brummett with it. Brummett, Beard on her, fires and hits. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Centurions with 13 and a half seconds to go. And a 2-point game now, 19-17. So Brummett has 8. So the Falcons going to have to take care of the ball here with a 2-point lead. Back 15 seconds after these.
Fresh made-to-order salad you've been craving? What if you could get it with fire-roasted corn, crispy tortilla strips, and Southwest ranch dressing? That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new, and it's only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Falcons up by 2, 19-17. They'll have the ball. Have to go full length of the court. Right now, Falcons will have to take care of the ball. Game reset. The jump ball possession does go to the Centurions. Centurions have only committed 3 fouls here in the second half, so they would have to foul 4 times before the Falcons would go to the line. They're going to match up man-to-man out of the timeout. See if they can get a turnover. Falcons get it into Segraves. Segraves dribbles through. Still going. Nobody picked her up. Wiggins kicks it back to Jepson. Time running out. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. And now a foul call with 1.7. So the Falcons able to run a ton of time off the clock there. Again, that's only the 4th team foul. So that will not send the Falcons to the line. Pass in, and that'll do it. Falcons hold on and win it 19-17 and punch their ticket to the Division I championship game next on Saturday at CCS in White House. Halen Segraves led all scorers with 10. The Falcons did a great job of taking care of the basketball there at the end. I'm Will Shimon. Glad you could join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. Your final score, once again, the Falcons win in 19-17. Go ahead and change your feed over. We'll have a warm-up period here in a moment, but we will have the boys' semifinal between the Falcons and the Christian Community School Colts. Will Shimon, once again, thanks for joining us. Have a great evening, and God bless.